In this video, I'm going to finish up what I started on the last video, and I'm also going to show you how to link to pages on the internet. So we finished off in the last video making some links on a page, and I did this a little bit incorrectly. You might notice, if I look at this tab, it says linkingpractice2.html is the file that I'm currently working on, and I accidentally linked to page 2 here. I want this to link to page 1. What I want to do here is I want to create a whole bunch of links on all of these pages. Each one is going to have a link to all other pages. As I've done here, I created a link on my linking practice 2 file to practice 1, practice 3, practice 4, and practice 5. I want to do that on all the other pages. So I'm going to copy it all, the easiest way, and then just paste it all in. So linking practice 1 needs a link to 2, 3, 4, and 5. So just change the content so it matches up with what I'm actually doing. Save it. Go to linking practice 3. Paste it again. On 3, I need a link to 1, 2, 4, and 5. Change the content to match. Linking practice 4. I need a link to 1, 2, 3, and 5. So I need 1, 2, 3, and 5. Change the content to match. Save. Go to 5. And I need links to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Change the content to match. So now each of these pages is linked together. So I'm going to change the titles on each of these pages just to correspond. Page 1, page 2, why am I typing it over and over again every time when I can copy and paste? One thing you might notice is I do a lot of copying and pasting. As a web developer, sometimes being lazy is good. Do as little typing as you can, do as much copying and pasting as possible, and make sure that you just change the things that you need to change. It makes life a lot easier. Now, I'm going to put a headline on the top of each page above the links, so that uses the H1 tag. And for content, page 1 links. I'm going to copy it, paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it, come back and change the content as I need to. Alright, so why did I go through all of this with you? It seems kind of monotonous. The reason I did it is because we've created a structure now that is going to be used over and over and over for the rest of this class. We're going to be creating several 5-page websites from here on out, and every time we create a 5-page website, we're going to come back to this structure here. We're just going to open these up, these linking practice ones, and then save them as a different name to create new files and then create new websites. Okay? So, now I want to show you how to link to someplace else on the internet. It uses essentially the same markup. I'm going to also put a break in here just so that my link to someplace else on the internet is on a different line. I'm going to put link to Google. Okay, I'm going to save it and I'm going to run it. Do you think it's going to take me where I need to go? Probably not, because I didn't change the URL in my markup. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. I'm going to change the URL. the URL needs to be the complete URL to Google. So it would have to be HTTP, which stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, www.google.com. Save it. Launch it in Firefox. Now this will take me to Google. Easy enough, right? So we can create links to anywhere on the internet. I'm going to make another link. I'm going to put 3 links, each to different places on the internet. I'm going to make one link to Lorem Ipsum. And I'm just going to take the whole URL out of the URL address bar up here and then paste it into my markup. There. Change the content. We're not going to Google with this one, we're going to Lorem Ipsum. And then I want to take us to my website. So I will take the URL right out of the address bar, paste it in, okay. So that's linking to the internet.